This is me, a few months ago. It was a day when I interviewed. Hi! Can I interview?
No!
Are you busy?
Yes! Can't you see?
I lost my confidence to interview since then. I could do it naturally a few months ago, but now it feels like an obstacle that blocks my way. I never knew that one failure can weigh me down. Every time I remember the times when things were going smoothly, I tell myself, take one more step, just one more step. But I could hardly find the courage within me. But I realized that thinking about the past won't solve anything. Instead, I'm gonna ask how other people bounce back from the failure and how they recovered themselves. I should ask their stories. So I decided to take a step forward. Anyway, have you ever lost confidence because of the failure? Do you ever feel like you can't find the courage within you and taking a step forward is somehow difficult? That's exactly me right now. So today's interview, I'm going to ask people two simple questions. The first one is how they bounced back from the failure. The second one is what they learned from it. So I'm going to ask these questions with their stories about life. His name is Tonico. He recently passed the English proficiency exam so that he can study and work in New Zealand, where his partner lives. But it was hard to find a school that will accept him, so he felt like it's a failure. Let me ask him how he got over it.
I always pray sa every night yun. Siyempre, nagsisik din ako ng family support, and yung mga friends ko, nandyan din, para ma-enlighten din ako na hindi siya, parang hindi ako ma-depress or ma-pressure sa sarili. And especially yung conversation namin ng partner. Parang binibigyan niya ako ng encouragement na huwag ako susuko, na maraming plano for me, hindi lang basta yung gusto ko. You have to have a lot of patience, especially kung gusto mo talaga yun, kung yun talaga yung goal mo in life, na makapunta o makuha yung isang bagay. You really need to have a lot of patience. And siguro, na-appreciate ko yung family, yung friends, yung circle na nasa akin, na nagsusupport sa akin all throughout my journey.
Jana is a tourist from Czech Republic. She's a cool woman with a bright smile. She told me how she usually faces her failure.
You have to be positive. You shouldn't forget it. You can't hide from it, or you can't just hide this failure or mistake somewhere deep in your mind or never. It would always somehow come back in your thoughts. Your past is your past. What happened happened. You can't change it, but you can make it better next time. I would say that every failure can make you can make a better person from every failure you make.
I believe that.
I believe it too. I think you can learn many things from other people, but I think the most things you can learn from yourself. Because the experience of other people is their experience, not yours. You can judge other people, but I think your experience is your experience, and then after you have your experience or your failure or your mistakes, then you can judge yourself, and I think you can know yourself better, and then you can say, okay, then you know.
Her biggest failure was getting low grades. She tries her best to get higher grades, but she was also pressured by her parents. How did she face and overcome this failure under pressure?
Noong una po, hindi ko po talaga alam kung paano. Hanggang sa nakita po ng parents ko kung ano po yung nangyayari sa akin. So yun po, tinanong na nila kung ano yun. Noong una po, sinabi po nila sa akin na kung ano yung problema ko. Sabi ko, sinabi ko na mababa po yung grades ko. Then, pressure na po ako about din sa studies ko. Tapos yun po, sinabi po nila sa akin na okay lang naman daw kung na mababa yung grades ko. Basta po, mababawi ko siya sa susunod. Kasi alam po nila na kaya ko yun. Ang na-learn ko po dun sa failure na yun is maging strong enough kung ano yung mga na-encounter kong problem sa life ko na hindi ko dapat subukan yun ng basta-basta lang. Yung sa parents ko po. Kasi po, sila po kasi yung sila yung laging nandyan para sa'yo. Laging mag-a-advise, hindi ka nila iiwan hanggang sa huli. Mag-support lang po sila para sa'yo.
今3組ぐらいにインタビューをしたんですけど、すごい気持ちがポジティブになってきましたので、もう一組行ってみようと思います。
His name is Jay. I was able to joke around him because of his bright character. One day, he came out as a gay to his parents, but his parents couldn't accept it right away. He says that disappointing his parents because of the gender is the biggest failure. I asked how he got over it.
So, nung time na down ako, iniisip ko na lang na set aside yung mga sinabi nila, set aside yung nararamdaman ko. Pero ang most importante kasi doon is yung i-push mo yung self mo na go lang. It's your life. Anong gawin mo? Oo, kailangan natin supportan ng parents natin, pero not all the time. So yun, since natagilid yung life ng college ko, since na-disappointed sila sa gender ko nga, pinush ko yung self ko na working student habang nag-aaral sa isang store, which is Dunkin' Donuts yan. Months lang ako doon, nakaipon ako, and ako na mismo nagbayad ng bills ko sa school. Kung doon ka sa tagilid na daan, huwag doon ka sa tama. Yes. Rocky road, straight road. Right. Yes. Ang natutunan ko doon is, pakita mo lang kung ano ka. Be yourself. Yun lang yung doon, lesson learned doon, be yourself. Pakita mo lang ano ka, be positive. Kahit anong problema, kasi anytime problema dadating sa atin, tao lang tayo, nasasaktan, may nararanasang iba't ibang sitwasyon. So, push lang mga beshi. Tama. Push lang mga beshi, push lang. So yun, number 1 is be positive. Kung wala kang ginagawang masama, yun nga, kung wala kang ginagawang kalokohan sa buhay, oo, gago man ako, pero bait man. Wow! Gago with the heart. Ganun.
Her name is Ai. She loves computers, so she wanted to study computer programming in college. But her mother wanted her to study education. She still couldn't give up her passion, so she kept as a secret that she'll study computer programming until the very last minute. She says that not meeting her mother's expectations is a failure, but she also didn't want to give up what she loves. How did she face with the conflict?
Na-recover ko yung sarili ko kasi ang ginawa ko, minake sure ko na yung grades ko hindi babagsak, wala akong magiging bank subject. And actually, naisip ko na talaga na puntahan yung course na education. Mag-iisang sem lang sana ako sa computer programming. Pero later on, natanggap na din naman ng nanay ko. Kasi nakikita niya, pinipicturean ko kasi yung grades ko. Minsan, pag natawag siya, sinasabi ko sa kanya, nakapasa ako sa ganito, mataas yung grade ko sa ganito, sa ganyan. Kasi nga, parang gusto kong i-prove na sa kanya na hindi mali yung ginawa ko. Parang gusto ko lang i-prove sa kanya na gusto ko talaga tong course na to. Na masaya ako dito kasi parang passion ko siya eh. Parang mahilig talaga sa akong computer. Minake sure ko din sa kanya talaga na hindi masasayang yung pera na pinapadala niya para sa akin. Siguro na tutunan ko is okay lang na i-pursue mo yung gusto mo. Basta i-make sure mo na kaya mo i-prove sa magulang mo or sa ibang tao.
Sa ibang tao.
Hindi lang sa magulang mo at pati sa ibang tao na hindi ka nagkamali din sa ginawa mo. Kasi pag pag nagkamali ka, hindi mo pinurso talaga, hindi mo pinagbutihan, doon sila maraming masasabi about sa'yo. Doon sila maraming i-comment tungkol sa'yo. Na dapat ganito, ganyan. Ganun ka. Later, natanggap na rin ni mama. Sabi niya sa akin, at least, buti na lang pala sinunod mo yung gusto mo. Kasi, tapos nakita niya rin kasi talaga na gusto ko yung ginagawa ko.
It's been a while since the last interview, so I was anxious about the rejection and was also pressuring myself at the same time. But no one rejected me this time. And I was able to meet a lot of teachers about life who made my heart warm. Honestly, I just wanted to make a good quality video. But as the interview goes on, I became genuinely interested to ask people's advice on how they bounce back from their failure. Everyone's failure was different, but somehow I could relate to them, and there were things that I want to learn from them. After hearing everyone's stories, I felt like my failure was such a small thing, and being positive and patient are the keys to overcome. From now on, I'll enjoy more and interview like I'm gonna ask some advice from a teacher.
Can I interview?
Of course! Yes! Yes! Oh shit!